My name is Chelsea Chris. I'm a photographer. I'm also a web developer and an assistant for the website for the Be the Dad movement. We have Matthew Armstrong here today. Say hello, Matthew.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Matthew is a filmmaker. He's also an artist and the creative media director for the Be the Dad movement. So to get
Can I
started,
interrupt you real quick? Was that not the most cheesiest wave hello that you've ever seen on an interview? Was that great or what?
oh, yours?
Yeah.
Will you do it again?
What's up, guys?
There's probably more cheesy. I don't know. I kind of like the funness of it. If funness is a word, it is now. If it wasn't. So tell me a little about yourself and your kids. You've got 3 kids.
Yes. Actually, I'm a very proud father of Malachi, Lily, and Jeremiah. They are incredible kids. I know I'm extremely biased, but I have to tell you, if you met them in person, I think you would feel the same. We've gone through a lot together. A lot of mistakes have been made in the process of learning how to be the dad. I'm a filmmaker. I do video and web development and marketing professionally, and I've done that for my own business now for probably about 8 years. You can check out shapechange.org. We've mainly focused on being able to use the art of visual storytelling to make a difference for businesses and individuals that need to get their message out. So I got involved in this, I guess.
Actually, let me ask you. So, where did Be the Dad come from?
Okay.
And how did it start?
Well, Be the Dad came from the vision of a man named Bill Dotson. Bill is the founder of Abiding Fathers, and you can check them out at abidingfathers.net, as well as he's the founder of Be the Dad movement. Bill was given a vision that some 25 years ago literally was just like downloaded into his brain before he would go to bed, sometimes in the middle of the night, of the material he needed to create to try to address the issue of fatherhood in America. I remember one story in particular that he told me that I really liked, and it was I asked him, what was the moment when you knew you had to do this? And he told me how he was working with he was a minister, and he was working with some kids in the Juvenile Justice Center here in Dallas County. And there was about 20 kids in the room, and one of the activities they had was they would be given a word that they were supposed to teach the kids what it meant. Well, that particular weekend, the word they were given was revere. So after about 15 minutes of talking to the kids what the word revere meant, which they basically broke it down to respect and honor, and let the kids get that, and the kids got it, they said, Bill said, okay, listen, I'll give you a piece of candy for every answer you can come up with of someone in your community, someone in your life that you would revere, that you would honor and respect. Well, many pieces of candy later, they've got tons of names up there. They got police officers, firefighters, mom, aunt, uncle, and so on. But not one of the kids mentioned father. And Bill was definitely looking for that. So he's like, okay, we still haven't said the one I'm thinking of. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to increase it to 2 pieces of candy. Whoever can come up with the right answer gets 2 pieces of candy. What's the word I'm looking for? Who is it that I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. And they sat there and said a few more names, and they ended up being completely stumped. These kids did not even have enough of an experience with a dad to even think of them when they were asked who should they honor and respect in their life.
Wow.
And at that moment, when Bill realized where he was in working with these juveniles who were on the wrong road, and the connection to the fact that even after 20 minutes, they still had no concept of a father. He says it just tore his heart out. And he knew at that moment his passion for this was ignited, and that he knew he needed to make a difference here. And now That's basically how it started. And I'm working with Be the Dad movement because Bill, a few months ago said, listen, we want to reach out specifically to young dads. And so we got together and collaborated, and that's where we're at today. So we're just getting started. So
Fantastic.
we're really excited.
Awesome. Well, I wanted to ask, who is the Be the Dad movement trying to reach? And I will let you know, Matthew, I'm having feedback all of a sudden, hearing myself through your speakers. I wasn't earlier.
Okay. Sorry about that. I don't know if I can fix that, but we're trying to reach the age group of 18 to 35, young men, young fathers, particularly in that label, that group they call the millennials. Now, I got to tell you, a lot of older generations really don't understand how different the millennial generation thinks about things and how the perspective of the world is. Now, of course, we're familiar with a lot of the negative traits, negative characteristics of the younger generations, but we're not so familiar with some of the positive characteristics of these millennials. For example, when I got involved, I'd mentioned to Bill, I'm like, this is the perfect time for this. Why? Because we're in an unprecedented place where the promises of materialism, the promises of our very surface-driven society just aren't fulfilling us anymore. And we want to make a difference. We want to do something that matters with our lives. We want to do something that's significant. And this is a way for individuals and young men who have a desire, who are driven for something significant, to realize that not only can you make, this is probably the single greatest way you can make a difference in the world, because our children are literally our future. So that's who we're targeting. And another one of the things that's interesting about millennials is that we want to participate in a big way. We want to do something that matters even in our work, So this is I think, a prime opportunity for us to really make an impact, because if we can ignite a movement of young men to want to be the dad on purpose, we're actually getting to the root level of societal change. That's really where it all comes from. It's from in your house. I mean, literally in our homes, where our families are, is where the future is being incubated. You know what I mean?
Yes. Fantastic. So what can we expect from the Be the Dad movement?
Okay, so, well, more interviews like this. We're going to do regular interviews on with people that are from all over the country, experts in the field, people that are working with early childhood development, as well as dads who have lots of experience and great stories to tell. We've got videos that help encourage, inspire, and challenge us to take fatherhood seriously. You're going to find all kinds of great articles and content on the website at bethedadmovement.com. And I really would encourage anyone who's watching this, go right now to the website. Well, maybe not right now. Wait till we're done talking. Then go to the website.
At the end, yeah.
What?
Oh, we'll repeat the link at the end, so anyone watching doesn't have to feel like, what was that? Let me write that down real quick. Well,
of course, yes, of course.
Before we finish out.
But when you go to the website, you can sign up, and we're not, I want to make this completely clear. This is not some kind of campaign that's going to ask you for money. We are not interested in your financial support, and I hope that's a breath of fresh air.
I don't even have to make like a suggested donation. If
no.
I was a dad, no required suggested donation even?
No. All the content we're releasing completely free, and we want your support by both in consuming the media yourself, so that you're informing and educating yourself, so that you can then begin to be part of this radical difference that we can make by raising up the radical family man. And also your support in sharing the media and sharing the content, because there's so many people out there that I think when they see this, when they get a hold of it, it's really a no-brainer. It really is. It's one of those things that's like, oh my gosh, it doesn't get more grassroots than this. That's what I like to say.
Fantastic. All right. Well, was there anything else you want to finish out with?
Oh, just that make sure you go to the website, bethedadmovement.com, And thank you for your time, Chelsea. Thanks for
Thank
having
you,
me on.
Matthew. Yeah, thank you so much for your time. So yeah, everyone, after you're finished with this video, check out BeTheDadMovement.com, and we'll see you there.